So this was our camp last night, guys. We just set up under these trees here on another soccer oval, soccer pitch, and we're heading out again. I am after a keyboard, so CP, he's going to check, see if he can find one, because the keyboard on the Mac doesn't work, so it's a way around it. And I've had no MacBook for like the past couple of weeks on this trip so far, so I haven't even been able to like edit videos or anything like that. Any luck?
No, it's more just trash. It looks like computer.
Just a big printer.
But it's really just a lot of trash. Yeah. We'll slow it down for you. Good luck passing 2 bicycles and a horse, buddy.
Freaking comfy.
So we found donate a book to get a book telephone box. There's quite a few of these around. I am gonna get this novel because CP has challenged me to read a book.
A novel? You haven't since like primary school.
Yeah, it's been a while. So I haven't read like a fiction in a while. So it's an attempt to, you know, get the creative juices flowing and just flex that creative muscle. The challenge was to get a book over 200 pages that's fiction, and I think that'll do. It's sort of about like Nazi Germany history and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to be donating the .com secrets in replacement for that one. And .com secrets. Anyone who wants it? It's right here.
It's set in 1939, so it's set in old times. There will be no social media going on.
I think it would be fine like this.
Alright, Cody's gonna go. See it. Oh my gosh, he's already. It's what? How was it? Sandals I wish I had.
Could have been better.
trying to get out of here. We still got a good ride to the next town on
Morning guys, so it's the next day. We just got out of camp and it rained pretty hard last night, and yet again it's starting to rain again, so we're on the bikes. Hopefully we don't get a soggy bum. Yeah, and we'll find some shelter just up the road here because it looks like it's going to come down again. You called it, it's raining.
your left here.
So we are back on the road again. We found the road and we're heading into another little vintage village. The rain has sort of slowed down a little bit, so now I can pull out the camera. It would have been cool to film a bit more of that, like that trail back there, because it was pretty cool to ride. But it was just raining so hard. But anyway, starting to see like a little village over to the left there in the distance, just over the mountains out the back there. So yeah, we're just cruising. It's got a vegetarian sausage, mushrooms, tomato. First sausage in England. You don't like it, you said? So good thing CP picked up my thongs on that bridle trail.
Come back if you want.
That's cool, you can hold on to them.
Wonderful.
Cut weight.
Yeah.
Because they did fall off the back of my bike. As soon as we rocked up, the bells ring. Another cathedral. Wow. Hold your breath. You stop it. Are you jumping in? You're gonna jump in.
Yeah. We need to watch.
It kind of looks deep from up here, but when you look at it from the angle over there, it looks so shallow.
Over there. You just have to clear the rocks.
You have to clear the rocks.
Clear the track and the rocks.
Alright, he's going for it.
on.
I just haven't had a bath in about a week. So,
Any last words?
I mean, he says it's gonna be like 78 degrees. It feels great.
I think it's probably going to be about, I reckon you're going to be closer to about
68.
55, 60.
It's gonna be colder than France, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
60s for sure.
This kid's a nut. Yeah, buddy.
I already went in. I'm already clean, so Cody's still thinking about going in. Is it cold? Just don't drop it in the water.
So you go like that?
Yeah, just go like that and you jump out.
Oh, yeah.
Woo! Hey!
Hey.
Just like that.
Oh, front and foot.
Pretty cool.
That's pretty sick.
You want to try it?
Oh, don't let go.
Yeah, don't let go. Alright, let's go.
Can you put it on like your helmet?
Hold up.
Just don't drop it. Don't drop it.
Woo! Oh, you did it as well.
Don't drop it.
Don't drop it. Hold it out and then just don't drop it. Cody's been peer pressured to go in.
I'm so fearful right now.
You got
Yeah. We're gonna post it up on YouTube one day. Oh, Cody, there he goes. It's pretty cold, isn't it? It's pretty cold. It's called the College Picker. And his is Cody.
Actually, I'm subscribed. What is it called?
The College Picker. The water's quite...
It looks nice.
We were riding and then we came here to have lunch. I rode through this part here, one of these trees, and I got like a decent sized thorn in the rear wheel, giving me another flat, so we're fixing that right now. And then we're gonna get back on the road. I think it's gonna start raining around like 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock tonight, so we're gonna try and find shelter by then. Probably set up camp early, see what happens. So we got the fish and chips. I got some chips and potato scallops, potato cakes, and yet another Gothic cathedral. We're gonna be eating it out the front. Perfect spot to have some fish and chips. So it didn't really rain that much at all. We just got a bit of reading done. Back on the bikes again. We're just gonna see if we can find somewhere to camp. Just a bit further down the road. Yeah, I got some pages read on The Hobbit. I really just wanted to challenge myself this trip with reading fiction books and just getting the creative juices going in terms of, you know, creating worlds in your head and stuff, because I don't really read fiction, so yeah, it's my challenge for the trip. Okay guys, so camp for us again tonight is at another church. They seem to do the trick for us. They have an awning just here at the front, and yeah, I wasn't fond of the idea originally with all the grave sites around and everything, but from experience it seems to be a great place just to set up for the night while on a bike tour. Most of them do have power outlets, however I don't think this one doesn't.
I don't think so.
So yeah, we're out of luck with this one. But still, it's like insulated in here and it feels kind of warm. It's really cool. So yeah, this will be camp again tonight for us. Slept pretty well in here. It's a nice little spot. But yeah, we're going. Somehow the gate opened. I don't know how that opened. The wind definitely doesn't pull it open because it's like on wheels and it's very hard just to push it open, so someone must have come in here last night. But anyway, everything's here, all accounted for, and we're back on the road. Down the hill.
We haven't done much riding shots. So.
We're heading back down the hill because we came off the Route 1 just to go up this hill to the church, but now we get to go back down the hill. Oh, good way to start the morning, downhill. So we've been riding for a good hour and a half or so for this morning. There is a nice garden here in Skoberg, I think this place is called, and it's going to cook up some brekkie here and just spend a little time in the park. It looks like we've got seaside view as well. This place is stunning. Look at those gardens, man. Wow. Oh yeah, CP knows how to cook the crumpets. Oh look, it's a little squirrel. Hey little dude. How you going, dude? Hello. Such incredible scenery. It's just like cliff faces that just drop off the edge. You have like those ancient fences, the medieval type fences. You got sheep, horses, and then a beautiful view of the ocean. So England. So unfortunately the charge on this camera is about to die and I've been struggling to charge the battery. And we bumped into Larry, who was mowing the lawn, and he gave us permission to set up our tents here. So we end up finding another leisure centre, and yeah, we just jumped in the pool just to get a bit of a clean and all that kind of stuff, and I'm feeling nice and fresh. But there's no filming allowed. The pool's over the other side of the brick there. So I believe we have quite a lot of climbing to do. Just knocked out a decent mountain back there, but I think we're looking at like 10,000 feet until we get into Scotland, because we're aiming for Scotland. CP might be getting to Glasgow, and then CP will be getting back down to London and flying out of London, and I'm going to continue on for a week or so. That's the plans, and ride to Dublin. So I'm going to fly out of Dublin. I've got some other plans. So we just rolled up to this beach and we found some drinking water finally. It took us a few hundred miles, but we got some. So what is it, our fourth thrift, I think?
Yeah.
Fourth or fifth? CP just pulled this out of nowhere. How much did you pay for it?
£1.50.
£1.50. Vintage Power Rangers handheld game, 1994.
Brand new.
Brand new, sealed.
Something collector would just chuck on his shelf.
Oh,
I bet it'd be like $1,000. No, like $100.
$100.
$1,000.
$1,000. That's mad, man. So we just rocked up to this planetarium slash observatory. We're gonna go check out the observatory, see if it's opened. But yeah, this could be a potential camp for tonight. We'll see what happens.
Oh wow. Alright, so this is actually one of the better playgrounds we've seen in England. Oh my god. Like,
Oh shit! Whoa! Whoa! That almost ended in disaster. So guys, we just found this mad playground. It's like a TP playground. I think we're going to be camping here tonight. It's got quite a few stories, so I mean you could sleep down the bottom and climb up the ladder. And there's multiple stories up there, so yeah, it's looking like camp. So we stayed at this shelter and got dumped on pretty bad. It was a cool little playground. It's like a 6-story playground. Oh, and this is where I stayed. CP was down there. I think he's moved now. I don't know where he is, but yeah, we got rained out. Rain was coming in here. So we've been up for a while now. CP's up. We're moving out because apparently there is a shelter for refuge a bit further down in this park that we're gonna just wait around at until the rain sort of stops. But it's just been constant for the last few hours at the moment. CP was down here. Found a nice dry patch, quite waterproof under there. But it was a cool camp spot. Not considering the rain, of course. Back on the trail again for another day of riding. Just left. The rain stopped a lot, so it's a good opportunity to get back on the bike, get some miles done. I think it's going to come down a bit later on again today, but yeah, we'll just try and figure out when the rain stops, just keep riding when the rain stops and make the most of it. For the adventure, he says. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I rode through the whole thing. You guys, but CP did find the Lord of the Rings book, and he's just finished Harry Potter as well, so it's going to be starting, I don't know, probably tonight, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, we're about to get dumped on. We need to find a place to sleep.
So we're in the process of searching for another wild camp spot. We're going to camp at the lighthouse, however, that's all locked up, so that's a no-go. But we've just hiked our bikes up here There is a field here with a bit of flat patch here. Could be potential. Let's see what Eric thinks. But there's like old like ruins of a building just here. I think we can like walk up and check up there. We could even like walk up here and like sleep on top of these things.
We can get up there, but they're not having the bikes locked up or anything.
Yeah, but
oh, if we can get the bikes up there.
yeah, but there's a field here. It was relatively flat, but it's not covered or anything, you know.
Yeah.
So we're riding through the rain. It started raining pretty hardcore, so we just found this like bus shelter. Gonna take refuge in here for a little bit. As we're sitting here in this shelter and the rain continues to fall, we've got some Tolkien here and just been snacking. But I wanted to shout out Wiki Waka. CP got a message from Wiki Waka wanting a shout out, so shout out to you, mate. Thanks for watching the videos, you're a legend. I appreciate it. Got a bit of reading done at the bus shelter. My back's playing up, so I have a really sore back, and it just like must be like pinching a nerve, and it just seizes up. I think it's changing from B bars to drop bars. A bit more of a hunch back, so my back isn't liking it. But back there, because these roads are so narrow, right? So it's hard to like turn around and stuff. And the roads, look at them, they're so wet. They're flooded, right? Whew. Whew. Anyway, all the cars back there are trying to turn around because it was a lot more flooded than what it was just there. Whew. Oh, the feet absolutely soaked. Oh! It's flooded! So flooded. Alright, so this is pretty flooded. It's the deepest. Look at those feet. Oh, so wet. I just got off the path and it's so bumpy. Probably shouldn't have taken this, but it's probably worth the view. Oh. So we've been following the one along the beach here, and I think tonight we're going to try and find a beach camp, our first beach camp. Always love a good beach camp. What are the plans? Camp along here?
Yeah, if we go this way, it'll be the easiest to get the bikes in and off the path. Everything else is gonna be like, you gotta hike up and down like a mound.
Yeah, see bikes along there.
Yeah, so to get down, it would be way more difficult anywhere, maybe over
So this was camp last night, guys. The rain held off enough, and it's not raining at the moment, which is great. See how long it lasts though. CP is cooking on the trench in the tent. Got some crumpets on the go with some Vegemite. Can't wait to get into those. Cheers. So we just hiked the bikes out of the beach spot, which is down and behind this grass hill. The road, the Eurovelo 1, continues up past here, but we're just gonna wash our feet off in this flowing river that we had to cross yesterday. It was flowing a lot more than what it is right now, but I think because the rain's lessened a little bit, it's just sort of, you know, quieted down a bit. There's some cows, some locals over there. Didn't even notice those guys when we were coming in. They're probably on the other side of the field, but it's a good spot to clean the feet. Good morning.
The brook should be ideal, but
Morning. Morning. Morning, 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 morning. So we just came off the road to an information centre, and there's hot food being served here, so we're going to stop here for a bit of a bite to eat this morning. Got a chocolate and orange tart. It's really good. So guys, we've had a sudden change in plans for today. It's been raining quite a lot, so our plan is to make it to this castle where a couple of the Harry Potter films were filmed. Yeah, but the only way to get there for now for us is the most convenient way is to catch a bus, because then we get out of the rain. So we're running up the hill to catch the bus right now. And then, yeah, we left our bikes back at the information centre. I'm gonna catch the bus in for some exploring. So this will be our first, well, my first double-decker bus experience as well, but it's got to come down and around and come back up, and I think it's around here it's stopping. So alright, so we made it on the bus. We're on the top level. Here's the information centre. We made it.
we literally made it like 15 seconds.
Yeah, perfect timing, eh? So for CP and I, we both haven't been on a double-decker bus, so this is our first experience, and it looks pretty cool to be sitting right up the front there where most people are at the moment. It's just like a big window, you just get an awesome view of where the bus is going. But it's a very bumpy ride on these real tight roads.
Take her away, Ian.
Yeah, take it away, Ernie. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
So we made it to the Grand Castle. I smell terrible, to be honest, because of this wet weather. So I thrifted some stuff. CP's holding onto it because it's keeping dry. I'm going to change into that stuff so I don't smell out the castle.
I can't, that's it. Thank you.
No worries. Cheers, thanks. No worries. The venerable, the dunnies are even really old school. They've got these flushing, pumping mechanisms. Still working. Checking out the birds they got here. G'day, how's it going?
They said those ones are good at catching rabbits. And
These ones here. So guys, we've been walking around the castle. We're gonna check out, they have like the Duchess's collection. It's a bit of a hobby of hers to collect a lot of poisonous plants. Cannabis is even in there and everything. It costs more of a ticket to buy it. We thought it was included, but we're not gonna check that out unfortunately. So here's a quick peek into the garden. A pretty cool view from the top of the castle. So see down there, imagine like coming through here to shoot through this part. There's CP up the top where I just was. Checking out the view at the top. There's the mama falcon. Oh, big bird. Alright guys, so that was the castle. That's all. We're going back to the bikes, hopefully they're there. We just stopped in Morrison, I can't believe it, but I found heaps of sushi. It's all vegan for like 50p each. So we're back. Almost back to the visitor centre. Just got off.
Gonna be there?
Yeah, are they?
Are they gonna be there?
Who knows?
I don't think they're gonna be there.
I have confidence.
Countryside is a dangerous place.
I reckon they're not where they were. They should probably move them to another spot.
I think they're in the same spot.
Yeah.
I'd sit near a bathroom
Well,
and
it's
go
gonna
crazy.
continue raining,
Freaking
isn't
reading.
it? Just read. Probably finish the first book. Another 100 pages done. Today's just been a bit of a rest day for us. Yeah, we do have Wi-Fi, so we could just probably just sit around here all day.
Her Wi-Fi, because I think it'll be different when I do this.
And then just go find camp near here somewhere. We've barely ridden, what, like 10 miles today?
Oh, it's probably like 3.
3 miles, you reckon?
Maybe.
Yeah, even less than I
We
thought.
literally camped right around the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, his place is closed.
Oh no, he's closed. Lucky we brought some stuff at Morrison's. I think it would be good. And there they are. Still there. All intact. Just drying the clothes with the hand dryer and the toilets here. They're still open, which is great. It's just drying away everything. We're going to try and figure out what we're really going to be doing for the rest of the day. I mean, it's about 5 o'clock, so it's nearing the end of the day almost, but there's not really much to do other than just sit around here and just get out of the rain, really. So yeah, just going to be eating and reading and just waiting for this rain. Waiting for the rain to stop. Ugh. So guys, I'm just setting up my tent out the back of like the toilets here. Just hidden behind the bushes here. Just to get out of the rain, I'm kind of like using my tent fly at the moment to just shelter me from the rain as I set up the tent. But yeah, the rain ain't stopping. It's just going to be like this until Wednesday. It's Sunday at the moment, so it's going to be just crazy. So I'm just going to get in the tent and just read all day. So this is camp, guys. We set up last night. I set up pretty early at like 6 o'clock last night, and then it's like 7 right now, 7:15. So been asleep for like 12 hours, a decent rest. But you can see the roof there of the information center. Come around this side, you can see it much better. And yeah, we just set the bikes up over there where CP is. And behind here is our tents. And we are beginning to pack up while it's not raining and get back on the bikes. And hopefully we don't get too wet today. So due to the rain, my brakes have stopped working. I need to readjust them. Eric's sending it down the hill there, and down in the distance, the road is flooded again, and he's gonna send it straight through the water. Yoo! Now it's my turn, but I've got no brakes. This water's got like cow poo in it. You can definitely smell it, and I had to open the gate, which means I stood in it, and I continue to stand in the cow poo water. Yummy. So
oof, even the tag stinks.
The reason why I got a new jacket yesterday is because my North Face stinks real bad. Eric's convinced me to debroid it and get rid of it.
Chuck it.
So he's going to take the logo off.
You want the logo, right?
Just cut a little slot in the inside there and then get access to it. Oh gosh.
You want it to be bigger than the
No, you could have like really given it a good dry clean and it'd be all good, you know. Ruining a good jacket.
It's like festering so much mildew.
Hey, do you reckon they'd give us a new jacket?
No. And that's all that people care about is right there.
There you go. There your North Face.
Fold it up, you sew it on right there, and then bam. It's like the same thing.
Oh no, you dropped the tag. Can't drop the tag.
Turn into a North Face. Cut some weight, keep those 3 parts to remember it by. I think that's all the logos on it, right? We got on the sleeve. Dude, this thing's ranked. So ranked.